If you find yourself stranded in the wilderness, the clock starts ticking immediately. Search and rescue professionals operate on a strict 72-hour window, the exact time it takes to stabilize an emergency or for rescue teams to reach an isolated location. The question is, if you only had one backpack to rely on, could its contents actually keep you alive for those 3 days? An amateur mindset prioritizes packing heavy, isolated gadgets based on convenience, such as hunting knives and solar chargers, rather than addressing survival necessities. The Adventure Sports and Rock Climbing Association of India, or ASRCAI, treats survival gear as an interconnected chain of systems. If any single component in this system fails, the entire operational framework collapses. A high-quality shelter provides little value if the hydration chain has snapped. A true 72-hour bag functions as a conservative risk management framework, where every item is selected to mitigate a specific predicted threat. We have to start with the immediate biological priority sequence. In any outdoor scenario, securing water takes precedence over all other tasks. The Indian Mountaineering Foundation maintains an absolute rule. Adequate liquid intake is the single most important factor in preventing fatigue and wilderness illness. A complete hydration system requires 3 specific components: a durable storage vessel, chemical purifiers like iodine or chlorine, and oral rehydration salts or electrol powder to maintain electrolyte balance. Once hydration is secure, the focus shifts to exposure management. You must rapidly establish a microclimate to protect your body core from the environment. Securing this microclimate requires a physical shelter system. A reliable kit includes a heavy-duty tarp, strong paracord for rigging, and an emergency space blanket to reflect and trap body heat. Establishing that shelter requires a specific camp layout to maintain hygiene and prevent the contamination of local water sources. This schematic identifies the exact distances mandated by state tourism safety guidelines. You must maintain at least 200 feet, roughly 70 adult steps, between your water source, your residence tents, and your toilet area. To maintain warmth and the ability to send emergency smoke signals, your kit must include a reliable fire starter, specifically the gas lighter found in a standard ASRCAI first aid kit. Sequentially solving these core physiological needs, hydration and exposure, removes the primary causes of early wilderness fatalities. Once you've secured baseline biological needs, you must manage unpredictable physical traumas and environmental changes. When light fails or weather obscures the landscape, you lose the ability to visually orient yourself. This is where navigation and emergency communication systems become vital. ASRCI protocols specify a physical topographic map, a compass, fully charged communication devices, and headlamps for hands-free operation in low visibility conditions. The next requirement is trauma response. In the wilderness, a simple laceration or twisted ankle can halt your movement, making you entirely dependent on the supplies you carry. Safety guidelines mandate that your medical kit contains items to stabilize these injuries: crepe bandages, micropore tape, rigid splints, and an emergency fixed-blade knife. The final priority stage addresses calorie intake and strict environmental stewardship. For sustenance without excessive weight, your bag should include high-density energy bars and a single metal cooking cup that can be used directly over a heat source. Managing waste is equally important. Following Leave No Trace protocols prevents camp hygiene failures and reduces the risk of disease. This diagram illustrates the physical requirements for a sanitary cat hole. It must be dug exactly 6 to 8 inches deep, and the extracted soil must be replaced over the waste to ensure safe decomposition. Integrating these secondary systems gives a hiker the tools to manage complex emergencies and maintain self-sufficiency. The fully assembled 72-hour bag acts as an engineered safety matrix. Every component is tied to a specific survival requirement. True survival requires integrated solutions, where your shelter, water, and first aid systems physically support one another. However, even the most compliant gear list is essentially potential energy. Its effectiveness is limited by the operator's ability to deploy it while under extreme physical and mental stress. This is why ASRCA emphasizes conservative risk management and group leadership. Professional outdoor training ensures that when you are under pressure, you can apply these technical tools effectively. To turn these physical tools into actual wilderness capability, seek professional certification pathways that focus on decision-making and rescue techniques. Enduring a 72-hour crisis is the ultimate expression of preparation. Survival isn't a matter of luck, but the professional application of risk management when it matters most.